Hi YouTubers, welcome back to my channel, Little Boy Blush, and today I've got a drugstore haul for you. I went out for lunch with my friend Joanne the other day in Cardiff town, and I ended up stopping by Superdrug, which is a foolish move, because whenever I do, I always end up buying something from there. So, I picked up 3 things. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 8 things altogether, okay? Right, first of all, I got the Volume Express mascara from Maybellene, okay, in, I think it's called Colossal Cat Eyes, okay? I already own the Volume Extreme Waterproof, which I got on today, and it is really good. So these were on offer for £5, so I picked up one just as a backup, as a spare. Okay, so I thought I'd give it a try, and because I'm so impressed with the waterproof one, I thought I'd give this one a try and see how this goes. So as I use it, I will get back to you guys and let you know. The second thing that I bought was a Fasionista eyeshadow palette. Okay, and this is a new line they have exclusively to Superdrug, and it is a London-based cosmetic company. And basically they do sort of like the Inglotty, you know, MAC, where you can basically style your own palette. And, it's a nightmare to open, but there you go. So what you do is buy your palette, which has, you know, this has a really big mirror in it. And then you pop your own shadows in, which I'll show you now. They're a bugger to pop back out because I've already put them in. Ooh! You've attacked by an eyeshadow. Right. Right, I'm not going to cut that, I'm going to leave it in, that's classic. Attacked by an eyeshadow. So basically, they come in pans like this. And at the moment, Superdrug has an offer on where you can get all 4 shadows and the palette for £12, which I think is really cheap. Okay, I know you can still get sleek palettes for £6 with 12 shadows and MUA for £4 with 12 shadows, but you know, if you're looking for something a little bit more packaging wise, a little bit more, you know, fancy, a little more upmarket, I think then this is your thing, okay, because the palette is really sturdy, okay, and as you can see, once the shadows are in there, they're very hard to get out. Attack to the face by a silver eyeshadow. Yeah, and you have a massive mirror in it, really big, and you know, you can buy, you know, they have a range of 60 shadows. There was quite a lot of shadows there I had to pick from, and you know, you can buy all of them, have one palette and swap and change as you want. You know, if you're going out somewhere or you're going to do makeup on somebody and you know what sort of makeup look they want, or they tell you beforehand, you know, if you have a consultation with them, you can just take, you know, 2 palettes for you, then you've got 8 shadows and you know it's going to do the job. Okay, so yeah, and there's a little Fasionista on it here. And we pop this back in, shadow back in. It's easy to go in, but not so easy to get out. So I'm going to do a swatch on these for you now. Okay, they're the 4 colours I got there, which was like silvery, grey colours. Okay, there you go, and I'm going to do a swatch for you guys here. There you go. Okay, they're quite pigmented, as you can see, so they're well worth the money. Let me shake my hands. Yeah, checking for the fallout that comes off. There's not much fallout that comes off them, so there you go. They're the 4 colours that I chose from Fasionista. And I haven't actually done a look with these yet, so I can't tell you how they apply on the eye, but I've swatched them, and the texture of them is quite creamy, and yeah, I gotta be honest, from swatching them, they're not as pigmented as the MUA shadows, okay? They're not bad pigmented at all, they're good pigment, the pigmentation in them is good, but not as good as the MUA from first swipe. I don't know what they're gonna like to use, like I said, I haven't done that yet, but when I do, I will do another review on it, but that's my first impression, that they're not as pigmented as the MUA ones, okay? So, yeah, let's put that out there to you guys. So I got that. There you go, lovely. And then the second thing I got, the third thing I got is the MUA Glamour Days palette. Now, I've got the Glamour Night palette, and I was really impressed with that, so I thought I'd give the Glamour Days a go. I'm just going to reach over and get a wet wipe and wipe my fingers off, so I'm going to do a couple of swatches for you in this. Right, let me go. Oh, I use Johnson's baby wipes as well, if anyone's interested. There we go. Right, Glamour Days. I'm opening this. I haven't swatched it yet or anything, so... Right. And obviously this is meant to be more for day wear, I imagine, because the Glamour Night is quite dramatic eye colours in it, okay? Quite dark. You know, you've got some lovely dark purples in there. Yeah, so this one looks more neutral, I'd say, and more wearable for the day, which I think is intended. So, what else wrong with me today? I can't open any shadows. But there you go. And it comes with a little applicator, but I always get rid of those. So, right. So, these are the colours you get in the Glamorous Days palette. Okay. And at first glance, I'm liking it, okay? I like the fact that they got a couple of matte shadows. I'm always a big fan of that. When I'm looking at palettes, I always go for the ones which have a couple of mattes in it. Now, I had, as a present of my boyfriend, I had the Naked 2 palette, which I'm going to do a review next for you guys on that, okay? And I knew I was getting her anyway, obviously, but I was choosing between the Naked 1 and the Naked 2, and the reason I chose the Naked 2 palette was because it had more mattes in it, okay? I like a nice, you know, I like equal parts of matte if I can in a palette, but, you know, more mattes the better for me, okay? So yeah, this actually has 3 matte shadows in it, okay, which is not bad. I think that's okay. Yeah, so you just got some like cream, some like pinks, a nice shimmery blue, a nice shimmery purple, like a satin taupe, or satin taupe, or satin taupe, whatever it's called from MAC. That looks like a dupe. This one here looks pretty similar to it, the one I got my finger under. Okay, and I'm going to do a couple of swatches for you guys now, but this palette was £4, and you know, MUA never ceases to amaze me with their palettes for price-wise and quality, you know, because I always say that the colours from MUA is so pigmented. Right, so I'm going to give this grey one, nice, the satin taupe, one a little swatch, it's nice. I'm going to give the purple a swatch and the blue a swatch. Okay, and there you go. I don't swatch all the colours on my channel because there's so many people, obviously, you know, that do reviews. You know, you can go to anyone's channel and have a look for different reviews for full swatches on people's blogs and everything. But if you do want me to do full swatches, just let me know and I'll do them. That's not a problem. But for me, I just don't do them. I tend to just pick a couple out and do just to show you. Okay, so that's them. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. You know, I'm dying to have a little play. I've got quite a lot of stuff to play with at the moment because, like I said, I've done quite a lot of hauls, okay, which I haven't put up. Yeah, I'm quite, I hoard stuff, and then I tend to do videos on them, okay, like, I think I bought this last week, I think it was a week ago, yeah, a week ago today, because I went out with my friend. It was a belated birthday meal for her, because I was working quite a lot over Christmas, so, yeah, last Monday, I got these, so I'm, you know, looking forward to having a play with them, because I haven't even used them yet, so that'll be quite good. So, like I said, the Fasionista palette, I will give you an update on that and let you know how I'm finding it, how it's applying, different stuff, whether it's worth the £12 for, you know, the shadows. And I'll also let you know on the Glamour Days as well, and the Colossal Cat Eye Mascara as well. I'll let you know how I'm doing on all those products, okay, and what are my next reviews. Okay, Thank you for tuning in, everyone, and thank you for your support. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.